That's not a good camera angle. Give me a second. There we go. Well, welcome to my new YouTube channel. It's pretty early in the morning, and I apologize I sound a little groggy. But I feel that it's a good time. I feel very inspired that I should start this YouTube channel now. So welcome to my new YouTube channel, White Rabbit 666 Tarot. Continue to stay subscribed, or please subscribe. Continue to stay tuned, and I will share more and more about that name, more and more about myself, and more about the goals of this channel. But I really would just like to simply start this off with a simple reading. I intend to be able to give you guys some guidance, or channel some guidance and advice from your angels or the universe, however you choose to name that. Like I said, it is pretty early in the morning, so I apologize. My name is Taylor, by the way. Today I wanted to just kind of do a little bit of like a daily check-in type reading. So maybe like 3 cards drawn. Maybe reflect on something that is going on in your life. Whatever an important situation is right now to you. Hopefully this resonates with you. And whoever's watching, I don't know who you are yet, and I probably don't have a lot of followers now, so I don't have any followers now because this is my first video. So whoever sees this reading, at the time you see this reading, it's meant for you. And if it resonates with you, because you're supposed to see it, please like, subscribe, and leave some comments down below. For the first few videos I'm doing, I'll probably be able to see all the comments and read all of them because there's not going to be too many. Already I have some cards falling. I don't know if this is for you. There's 4 cards. I kind of want to shuffle these back into the deck right now, if I'm honest. But I'm going to try to do 3 cards. If you have something specific that I'm going to ask you to do right now, even though this video is pre-recorded, whatever you're going to ask, please focus on that question, and I will try to interpret it as best I can. So let's get some cards out here. Usually I like to just wait for cards to fall. I am new to this, and this is probably the second tarot deck I've bought. I haven't done a lot of tarot readings, but after watching a lot of tarot on YouTube and then doing my own readings, I found that I end up drawing the same cards that other YouTube tarot readers have done. So I feel pretty confident in my abilities, in my intuition, and my ability to hopefully give you some comfort and life advice. I have a reference book here just in case, and I'm just going to take the first 3 cards off the top here. Alright, well, whoever I'm speaking to, whoever needs this, first card you have is the 10 of Swords in reverse. The second card you have is, actually it's the Hanged Man in reverse. So it doesn't look like he's actually hanging, but this would be it in upright, and this would be it in reverse. I don't know if you can see that. Like I said, the first one was the 10 of Swords in reverse. And your third one is the 4 of Cups. Not came in upright. So, the way I usually interpret the 10 of Swords, swords seem to be very unpleasant messages to me, honestly, and I might ask for some clarification on that in a moment. The Hanged Man usually asks you to take a step, not quite like the Hermit, but take a step back and look at different perspectives of things, or perhaps you've been waiting on an answer. Perhaps with this one, you've been waiting too long and had to show up in reverse, and you need to maybe move forward and take some action. The 4 of Cups, 4s usually symbolize some kind of structure coming together for me. So the 4 of Cups, cups being usually relationships, opportunities, shows there's probably some structures coming in to your life as far as relationships or commitments to others. And you may be needing to accept some truths, look at things from a different angle and stop holding yourself back, especially with this 10 of Swords and reversed. Usually this is a bad message, but just because it's in reverse doesn't mean it's a bad message. As you can see, the regular message is showing these 10 swords stabbing this person in the back, or stabbing the fool in the back. And the fool is the person who is on their journey of understanding and enlightenment. So the way I interpret that, which is the only way I can interpret it right now in this moment in time for you, is you're holding on to some outcome or some realization you don't want to accept. Maybe it might be nothing of your fault. Don't be hard on yourself, but it might be time to look at it from a different perspective, and you're not allowing yourself to move forward with that. This sounds like stuff currently going on in my life as well, and I can completely relate. And there might be more opportunities waiting ahead of you that you're being held back from by not doing this. Four of Cups shows structure for me, and it shows that, opportunities have come into your life. There's been offerings of maybe relationships. Other people have come in the way, and things are starting to form, and you might need to do that. I'm going to ask for some clarification on the Ten of Swords, and maybe the Hanged Man as well. And just a double check for you in my new book, so that you feel more comfortable with my interpretation of the Hanged Man. And there it comes, I turn right to it. Usually upright, as I said, it deals with surrender, sacrifice, inactivity, waiting, and acceptance. In reverse, it kind of deals with release, detachment, being stuck, stalling, or fear of sacrifice. As I said, you might not want to accept the way you might have stepped back and taken a look at the situation, and you don't want to accept it. And that is something very hard to do. Perhaps relationships left your life, perhaps a loved one's left your life, not necessarily by death, perhaps. Perhaps their mental state slipped away and they're no longer mentally capable of being there with you. And new things have to step in place for you to create stability in your life, and you're not willing to accept it. And those are painful things to accept. Again, I don't know exactly what it is, but the Hanged Man keeps burning into my mind right now. Perhaps I can see someone hanging out over the edge of their bed, crying, weeping over a situation they don't want to be true, and it might unfortunately be nothing you can do. And by not moving forward, you're going to slow down your journey. And like I said, with the Four of Cups, there's other things coming in for you. There's stability coming in, and it's time to move toward that. So I'm not going to clarify the Hanged Man, but I might clarify. I do want to clarify the Ten of Swords for you, and I do want to clarify the Four of Cups. 2 cards, 3 cards. As to what the Four of Cups may be, I feel like this could be new opportunities coming in that you're going to potentially miss out on if you don't move forward. And it could take me a while to shuffle these cards, or I might just wait till Four of Wands in reverse. I want one more card. I feel a little blocked. There it is. There we go. Oh boy. 5 of Cups in reverse. 8 of Wands upright. Alright. I'm going to interpret this as for clarifying the Four of Swords. 5 of Cups shows conflict. Anything in 5 usually shows conflict to me. This is in reverse. You might not be wanting to face conflicts or situations with other people, perhaps around a loss, that you're not moving forward, even though there's structure that could be coming in. This 5 of Cups in reverse is showing me there is conflict you don't want to face. I'll double check this for you in my book, but usually it shows there's conflict, and when something's in the reverse, it means you typically don't want to face. There's a negative aspect to it you just simply don't want to face. So give me a second. And like I said, I am new to this. I've had a lot of readings. I'm very used to interpreting readings ahead of time, even when people want to say things. So the 5 of Cups in reverse, that again goes to moving. You need to move on. Maybe offer forgiveness. Maybe not. That's just what the book says. I feel like that might not be as relevant because there might not be a situation where someone has done something wrong and it looks like you need to have time for recover and look forward to the future. When it's upright, it represents loss, pessimism, despair, disappointment, grief, and regret. And those are things that you can't control. Loss happens. Disappointment happens. But stopping yourself from moving on or not allowing yourself to move on or just not moving on yourself is not good. Reflecting is you may have been dealt hardships, but are you seeing them as chances to grow? Are you ready to rejoin life? Are life's events inherently good or bad? Or do they only have the meaning we choose to imbue them with? Do you write your story from a perspective of someone who views difficulties as a chance to empower yourself? And again, this is going along with the Four of Cups, because that was in the upright with apathy, detachment, contemplation, indifference, and that shows lack of interest, actually. So, and it even says right here, new opportunities are around every corner with the Four of Cups in the upright. As far as the Eight of Wands, I do want to look up the Eight of Wands for you real quick, because I'm not as familiar with the Wands, honestly. And Wands show initiative in my book, as I've always been told. But the Eight of Wands in the upright for you is movement, energy, swiftness, progress with sudden change. Again, it's all kind of, what's what I want to look for resonating. Now is a period of swift progress and unfettered movement. A lot of energy is suggested by this card, propelling the Fool towards their goals. It may be a busy and productive time fueled by newfound vigor. If you choose to follow with that energy and you channel it toward a single focus, you can accomplish a great deal. This is time for you to utilize the vitality and move without delay. I don't want you to feel scared or rushed, but sit back, take a breath, and it might be good to, move this. It shows that there's movement, and this was upright. And again, you have the Four of Wands in reverse. I'm pretty sure the Four of Wands shows that you are resisting structure or new structures. That's how I'm interpreting it. Yep. Oh, actually it does show there's tension, lack of belonging, no security, family discord. This card may depict a difficult domestic situation when you return from your journey. You may find tensions brewing between family members and loved ones instead of warmth and comfort at home. Like I said, this could be a family situation. You could have someone who is sick, needs care, or has passed. Again, this is going to resonate with whoever needs to hear this. I hope this reaches you when you see this, even if it's years down the road. It might be more than one person needs to hear this. Again, with this Ten of Swords, this Hanged Man in reverse, you're holding on to, it seems like whoever is hearing this message is holding on to this bargaining and the grieving process and having a really hard time just accepting a brutal truth, like 10 swords stabbing you in the back, pinning you to the ground. You could be looking at this different ways, but there's might be no other way to look at it other than moving forward as a growth opportunity. The Four of Cups says there's structure in your future and there's opportunities. The Five of Cups is telling me that you're resisting or not wanting to deal with this conflict. The Eight of Wands was there and the Four of Wands was there as well. Again, if you want to review some of this, please feel free to go back and pause. Again, my name is Taylor. This is the first reading for White Rabbit 666 Tarot. I don't think I'm going to clarify the Ten of Swords today. If this is your first time watching this, I'm probably going to try to do another daily check-in tomorrow. One of these 3-card readings with some clarification. Feel free to directly message me if this did resonate with you. I will try to do my best as I'm used to the YouTube platform. I'm going to be trying to put up some Instagrams and other social media networks soon. And I hope I wish you very much progress in whatever situation you are facing. I'm sorry if you've lost loved ones. Those are things you can't control. You can only control yourself. You can only control how you respond to things. As hard as that sounds, it's the greatest freedom you have is your own choice. Again, I don't know your name. I don't know your star signs yet. As this channel grows, I'm sure I will be able to speak to more and more people, but it seems like someone is going through a tough time. Perhaps you're on YouTube looking for answers, and you come across my new channel because you look through so many search results, you're just trying to find answers. And again, this might be, a time to move to have some retrospection, look forward to what is going to be the next stage of your life. Again, I can only interpret these things as they come to me. I do my best to try to help you and offer you some advice and guidance toward moving forward on your journey. For now, I'm going to sign off. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to do another video, maybe in a couple of days. But I'll fill you in on the situation. This is a new journey for both of us. Thank you for listening, and please stay strong out there.